Hi, I'm Dr. Bodner with the Bedford Chiropractic Clinic. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about posture today. We know that slouching is a really common problem. A lot of us have jobs, whether we're sitting at a computer, at a desk, or on our phones. Everything seems to pull us into this slouching position. There's not very many things that we do that take us out into arching our back. So the tendency then is to fall into that position. One way you can see this with yourself, if you were to stand in front of a mirror and just stand comfortably and take a look at yourself, are you looking at the backs of your hands because you're rolling in, or are you more upright? So if I was to take my stance, technically I can roll my hands all the way out so my palms are facing straight out to the sides. But I can also roll my hands all the way in to the point that my palms are facing straight out to the sides again. Now, when I roll my hands all the way in, I can't really stand upright because that's turning my shoulders in, it's pulling my shoulders forwards. But in contrast, when I roll my palms all the way out, my shoulders are being pulled back, it's actually hard for me to slouch. Now, the end result is, if we're tight through the chest muscles and we're always in that slouch position, we tend to stand with our hands rolled all the way in, and then that starts your upper back into a slouch, which means you can't help but get into a slouch with your neck. Okay? So if I'm standing sideways, when I turn my hands in and I roll forwards, I tend to get that position with my head. Whereas if I roll my hands back, that helps me stand up a little bit taller. So you want to imagine yourself being a little bit taller, roll those hands back, and try and hold that as a resting position. So you can take a look at yourself in the mirror, and if you're looking at the backs of your hands as you're standing there, invariably you're rolling your shoulders in. So one thing you can do, roll the hands back, and then try and relax, but maintain that chest position where the hands are rolled back. That's you standing up nice and tall. And you can see how when I do that, my hands are now a little bit more straight in line rather than rolling in. So we're going to try and roll those hands back, stand up tall, and then relax there and maintain that. Now I can work on a computer, I can drive a car, I can do all those activities and maintain that upright chest position and getting away from dropping into that slouch. It's not that slouching occasionally is bad, but if we're doing it all the time, it starts to cause problems. That should be able to help you work on your posture a little bit. If you have any more challenging questions, feel free to give us a call and we'll give you a hand.